Shabbat Shalom. Welcome
Shalom.
to Temple Israel of Greater Miami. I'm Rabbi Amy Morrison, joined on the bima by cantorial soloist Karen Pincus, in the sound booth by Maria Ayerbe, our National Grammy winner, and also by Pat Seymour, who we will give him an award also for his piano playing. It is the Temple Israel Grammy. We are so grateful that you are here this evening for Shabbat. We invite you to turn to page 10 if you are following along in Mishkan Tefillah as we join together in the singing of Ma Yafeh Hayom. How great is this day today? And truly, when you wake up, any day has the potential to be the best day in your life.
Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom. Shabbat Shalom.
We are excited to have you joining us on YouTube this evening. Hopefully you came in for Shabbat Shirah this morning at 11:30, and that you will join us tomorrow morning on YouTube again at 10 o'clock for our Torah service, followed by Joseph's Table on our Zoom channel at 11:30, and then again tomorrow night on Facebook Live for Havdalah. We are so grateful that you are here and that we are here and that we can all be together. So as we continue with our service, we want to remind you that you should be receiving emails regularly, a message from myself on Mondays and Fridays, as well as our weekly email on Friday with the schedule. This Monday, be on the lookout for our special Passover mailing, which will have the entire program for the week. Our Quarantine U classes will all be Passover themed. And of course, Passover does come in next week. So again, if you are in need of clergy assistance, please reach out to Karen and myself. We are, of course, here to help. Shabbat Shalom, and we continue on page 2.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. We continue on page 8. I began with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or no Hebrew, no semantics, and even no services. But I need them. We need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength and my inner purpose, my inner joy and my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world that God created and to work together to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us, and to bring that vision, this Shabbat and always, to life. Amen.
Amen.
As we have welcomed in Shabbat with our candles, I invite you on our chat to welcome one another, wish each other a Shabbat Shalom. We are watching so we can see everyone who is on there. And so we say hi to Lee and Reagan, to the Bondroff family. I don't know how many of you are on there. To Jose and Jim, Jonathan, to Brenda, to Haley and Jesse, Muffin and Jordan, to Julia Zayas and her family, Aggie, and to Izzy and Stella. We say hi to Alan Pincus, made it back this week.
Made an appearance.
Wow, Mark Nedlin, and let's see who else we have here. We have Mark Lamb, and I don't know who Pinkish Perla is, but Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Jacob, Shabbat Shalom. We have so many people on here that it is so exciting. So say Shabbat Shalom to one another, definitely to those who are in your house. It may be the first time you've seen each other come out of your distinct spaces in the house, but I kind of doubt that. As we join together, we turn to page 20 as we welcome the Sabbath bride into our midst. Oh no, I just totally skipped Kabbalat Shabbat, which is so much more exciting. So we are going to turn to page 12, Lechune Ranana.
Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Ladonai, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Ladonai, Naria, Naria, Letzoishenu, Nekadma Fana Betoda, Naria, Naria, Letzoishenu, Bismiro, Naria, Lo, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Ladonai, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Ladonai, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Ladonai, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Lechune Ranana, Ladonai.
Page 14.
Ozarua, Latzadik, Ulishvele Simcha. Ozarua, Latzadik, Ulishvele Simcha. Ozarua, Latzadik, Ulishvele Simcha. Ulishvele Simcha. Ozarua, Latzadik, Ulishvele Simcha. Ulishvele Simcha. La 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 la
I've kept you all with bated breath as we continue in a moment on page 20 and 21 as we welcome in the Sabbath bride with Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'ribor echad ishmianu el hameyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemo tiferet belitila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat
you to please rise in your house and face whatever door you came in as we join in verse 9.
Mo'il shalom ateret bala gam besimcha uvetzolato chemone am segula boi chala lechadodi likrat kala beni Shabbat nekabela lechadodi likrat kala beni Shabbat nekabela.
Page 22, Tov Lehodot. It is good to give thanks to God.
Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ולזמר לשמך העליון. טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון. On this the day of days, my lips shall sing your praise, for I know that you'll always be here surrounding me. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ולזמר לשמך העליון. טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון. My spirit takes release. I close my eyes in peace, and from my soul heard far above springs a song of love. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ולזמר לשמך העליון. טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון. I wish to understand the wonders of your hand, for all the blessings that are mine rise from your design. Tov lehodot לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון. טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון.
We continue on page 28. I invite you in your homes to rise if you are able as we declare our call to worship with the Baruch Hu.
La
may be seated. Hopefully you have downloaded or are following the supplemental program that Karen and I put together for this evening that will include all of the songs and blessings that are not in our prayer books so that you can follow along. And one of those is our next prayer, our prayer written by our religious school students. So although I know there are probably more than I'm going to mention out there right now, I see that Mika and Reagan both are on their own accounts. And so I'm going to hope that they read this louder than anyone else, and I will read on everyone else's behalf. So let's join together. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives birth to the new generation and the universe, who creates the sun and the moon and the Torah, who creates our past and writes our future, who gives us our family and friends, who gives us the things we celebrate, and who gives us the chance to do good and correct the bad. Blessed are you, Adonai, who protects us and helps us throughout our lives. Let us say amen.
Amen.
We are going to now come together on page 32. We sing Ahavat Olam about the world's love, and really this is about God's love for the world. Sometimes it seems challenging when things are going on that don't make sense to us, that seem quite the contrary from being blessed by God. And yet we woke up this morning, and that may be the largest source of gratitude that we had all day, and yet that has to be a big deal. When we see people struggling, not just with coronavirus, but in all different ways, mental health-wise, physical, spiritual, we must take time to remember this is not God not loving us. This is us maybe not understanding or seeing God's love. But that just guides us to seek a little harder and to use our prayers to help us take that time to do so. Ahavat Olam begins on page 32.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Odanu limadeta, Al ken Adonai Eloheinu, b'shokbenu u'v'kumenu, nasiach b'chukecha, v'nizmach b'divrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed.
Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our lives, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel.
Ki hem chayenu
Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. I invite our congregation to please rise at home as we come together and declare our unity so far beyond the walls of this gorgeous sanctuary, so far beyond the walls of your home, or even of our county, of our city, of our state, of this country. We are unified in this world, and we declare that unity in God's eyes on pages 34 and 35.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevor Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
You may be seated if it is your custom, and we can turn to page 36 together for the Ve'ahavta.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha ubechol nafshecha ubechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha Hayom alevavecha veshinantam levanecha vedibarta bam beshivtecha beveitecha uvlechtecha vaderech uvshochbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Adonai Elohechem emet. We turn to page 39 and we join in the reading at the top of the page as we prepare to enter into our liturgy, Mi Chamocha, the prayer that comes from this time in our narrative, this movement from our slavery into our freedom, but very much the time in between is where we dwell. Standing at the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, and that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. As we traverse this wilderness together, let us join in the singing of Mi Chamocha on page 40.
Ya ba ba bim bim bam, ya ba 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 bim bam, ya ba ba bim bim bam, ya ba 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 bim bam, ay 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 ay, ya ba 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 bim bam, ay 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 ay, ya ba 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 bim bam. Mi chamocha, bailim Adonai, mi chamocha. Miriam, Ze'eli, Ze'eli, Anu ve'amru, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. Ya bam bam bim bim bam, ya bam bam bim bam, ya bam bam bim bim bam, ya bam bam bim bam. Ay 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 ay, ya bam bam bim bam. Ay 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 ay, ya bam bam bim bam.
We continue on page 42 with the singing of Hashkivenu, this prayer that reminds us we are not given shelter, although we feel that sometimes our houses were kind of, we take for granted. I was reading a book last night, Putting Ezra to Sleep, that talks, we are going to actually read it tomorrow night at Havdalah, so a little bit of a teaser alert. It talks about a family of 4 who finds their house so cramped that they don't know what to do, so they go to the rabbi. And the rabbi, this man with a big, long, flowing beard, just like every one of our rabbis, says, "Aha, I have an idea." And one animal by animal by animal, the rabbi suggests that they will feel more grateful for their shelter once it is stuck to the roof with animals. So stay tuned for tomorrow night at Havdalah.
Exciting.
But the point is, it is exciting, Karen, but the point is we need to be grateful for all we have. And coming into services tonight, I passed so many homeless people on the street, and I think how incredibly unfair sometimes this world is. And so it is our job to make sure that we not only help those people, but that we remind ourselves that we should have gratitude for what we have as well. Hashkivenu.
Shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom. Behamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom. Behamidenu shomreinu L'chaim.
We continue as a congregation on page 46. I invite you to please rise if you are able as we join in the Amidah.
Adonai, Sevatai Tiftach, Uvi Agita Ilatecha. Adonai, Sevatai Tiftach. Oh God, open up my lips as I begin to pray. Oh God, open up my lips as I begin to pray. Adonai, Sephatai Tiftach, Ufi Agite Hilatecha. Adonai, Sephatai Tiftach, Ufi Agite Hilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chazdei Avot Ve'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Hozeh U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol Atah Rav leHoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechakel Chayim Bechesed, Mechayei HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Ve'Rofei Cholim, Umatir Asorim, Umekayem be'emunato lishenei afar, michamocha bal gevurot, umidom melach, melech memit umechayeh, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'emanat arei achayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol, Atah Kadosh v'Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kdoshim b'chol yom Yahalelucha Selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
You may be seated. We are going to move now into our moment of gratitude. I know that for most of us, this is not our first moment of gratitude today, and yet maybe it's your first time owning it and telling other people, maybe those people in your room right now, something that you are grateful for about them or about this world. So I'm going to ask that you type them in if you are on YouTube. And if you are not on YouTube, if you will just take a moment and share it with the people in your house. And I will take a second and watch them come in. Yes, Pat Seymour, you got another. Do it. Okay, let's see. Eric Hankin, I believe that him and Richard, they are grateful and comforted by this service. It's awesome. Gonna wait a sec. It's a little bit of a lag. Juan said, grateful to have shelter, food, and family. Jim, grateful for our service on YouTube Live. Avi Flashenberg, I'm grateful for my gym partner is recovering from the coronavirus. Nico, whose birthday was this week, I'm grateful to stay connected with all of you. Reagan, we miss you in this front row, and I happen to know that your dad makes you guys dress up for Shabbat services at home, which I lovely. Reagan is grateful for Temple Israel and his family, health, and God. Erez, Sharoni, I'm grateful for my family, friends, and Temple Israel family and good health. Oh, that was Lisa. Mark Nedlin, grateful for this amazing Shabbat dinner he had at home with Mark Lamb, health and warm live connection experienced virtually with Temple Israel. Mark Teitelbaum, technology that allows me to work from home, coworkers that are an amazing team, my son Dario, who checks in on me every day to make sure I'm okay. Very sweet. Lee is grateful to be here with all of us. Ellen, grateful for being able to laugh with her friends at this difficult time. Melissa is grateful for this service, family, and health. Barry Lieber, grateful for reaching this moment and for waking up this morning. Sarah Leviton, grateful for this Shabbat service. Bridget, grateful for all of you, being surrounded by her children and life and improving health of her family. Good to hear that. I don't know this name, and I think it's Perla, but I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Grateful for this service, my husband and dog, my birthday cake, thanks to my incredible mom. Awesome. Jonathan Newman, grateful for our amazing clergy. We're going to drop the mic on that one.
Oh, I think
Thank
so.
you, Jonathan. Oh, Big Ezra is glad that no one in the house has the sickness, has the virus. Dan Bondroff, oh, it's Hannah. She is grateful for her family. We have a lot of kids on here tonight, which is awesome. It is important that we do Shabbat together, that we continue to do Shabbat together. So as we move into marking these moments, oh, awesome. Mark Nedlin said Ruth Greenfield is watching us tonight.
Yay.
Ruth, I wonder what socks you are wearing, though, because when you sit down here next
I
to
know.
Michael Todd, you always have the best socks going on.
It's true.
And I would like someone to please let us know what socks Ruth is wearing. We are, Nora, grateful that her brother got through a procedure today with flying colors, and that is great. I know Bob Waxman, that they have an anniversary. There's a lot of good things going on. This is Nora and Ted asking Nora to marry him. Anniversary.
Aw.
A lot going on. So we are going to get back to services because I could really kibitz the entire night. That is how it feels to have only a 5.5-year-old to talk to all day, which I love, but it is nice to have some adult contact. We are going to mark these moments of gratitude as holy on page 58. We join together in the Chatima at the bottom of the page. Baruch atah Adonai, Hatov Shimcha Ulchana'eh Lehodot. Amen.
Amen.
We are going to continue now with some silent meditation. So I'm going to invite you to close your prayer books, to put your phones down, and to close your eyes and open your mind and hearts to the words that only you can speak to God as we take some time for silent meditation. We join together now in a prayer for peace with the singing of Shalom Rav on page 60.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu Malech Adon lechol Shalom. Ki ata hu Melech Adon
Shabbat Shalom. Thanks, Karen. Karen and Pat and Maria all said Shabbat Shalom. Feel very comforted. So this week's Torah portion is called Tzav, T-Z-A-V, if you're spelling it in English. And Tzav is actually a word that we use for two different things in Hebrew. So let me start a second before that. What is the Torah? It's a book of laws, but what are these laws? Especially the book of Leviticus talks all about laws, the book we are in. These are simple commands from the infinite, from this all-knowing God to these infinitesimal, ignorant people, to us. Ignorant in the sense that we don't always understand what God is speaking to us. But we do have the words in front of us in the Torah. So yes, but on another level, they're much more than this, the words in the Torah. They're a point that really I want us to understand. This meaning of tzav, which is, again, this Torah portion, means command. We're given so many directives, mandatos, right? In Spanish, mandates. We're given so many points in which God says to us, this is what you have to do, and if you do this, I will be there for you. I will fulfill